dashboard. Now live on your channel, live stream. Hello everyone. I am back with a brand new shortly. I'm dropping some frames, but I'm not too terribly worried about it continuing on in that way. I hope it's only that loud in my headset. Set it down a couple notches and adjust my microphone. I should unplug the mouse because I don't need it anymore. Or hopefully I don't need it anymore. I'm just gonna move the controller over to this USB port so that if I get concerned about my computer running too hot, I can fix it. Restart the game. As far as I can tell, there shouldn't be any issue. I mean, right here, it just seems to be the loading of the game. Okay, that doesn't matter. One of those mods doesn't even exist anymore. So here we are in Bree's home. Doesn't it look different? Yes, it very much does. So, did I have something active? I did not have anything active. I thought I'd turned something on and decided we would do that at the start of the next stream, but that does not appear to be the case. Anyone want to tell me what I should do? Maybe in my time of need, since it's right here in Whiterun. Yeah, let's do that. In my time of need. Let's get to it. Got my elven bow. So I need to... Oh, courier. Hello.
I've been looking for you. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Items added. More than one. I believe the letter from Bulgar Bearclaw is new. Yes. Warrior's Challenge might be. Dinner invitation possibly as well. Hey Jenny, welcome. Since I didn't stream yesterday when it was still your birthday, happy belated birthday.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm...
It looks like my subtitles are turned off. Also my I'm gonna change that to 10 minutes now that I have a computer that I can save on travel. Oh, that also might be... Yeah, I want effects like way down. Footsteps down.
drinks, and warm beds.
And I promised several people that I would actually tell them that I was going live. Yes, I may have a new computer, but I'm still the same person. So... I'm just gonna copy and paste that message to the people I promised that I would tell them that I was streaming. There are 5 people that I need to message. That's 3. 4 and 5. Alright, let's get into it. So, the red guard woman is in here. I'll take a seat at the stool. That will get her summoned.
Sadia, wake up there.
Yes, Mum. You want a drink?
Do you know some Alakir warriors are looking for a red guard woman?
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
So far, the new
Quickly,
computer
come with me.
seems beautiful. And the quality of the game is so immediately noticeably higher. And I hope that's coming through on the stream as well. There is absolutely no slowdown at all.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? Yes.
Tell me what's going on.
So the Alakir know where I am? What did they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
Put that down before you get hurt.
I'm sorry. Just don't hurt me. I know you're not one of them, but you just can't help them. You can't let them know I'm here. Please, will you help me? There's no one here I can trust.
Maybe. What do you want?
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking
Perhaps
for
as usual.
the Alakir. They are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution.
How am I supposed to get rid of them?
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are.
Any suggestions as to how I find them?
I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust.
Why haven't you gone to the guards for help?
You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. I can't trust anyone here in Whiterun. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alakir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you.
Why are the Alakir after you?
I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down. I mean it. I'll cut you in half.
So she's so angry because she thinks the Alakir are here to kill her, and she assumes that I'm helping them. Which, maybe I am. Let's go talk to the one who got arrested and find out.
They can barely tolerate
They're reforming the Dawn
Guard.
Ah,
Might consider joining up myself.
the two guards said the exact same thing at the exact same time. I have not experienced that before. So I can go in through Dragon's Reach, but there's also an entrance directly to the prison back here. Hello, Dexy.
My cousin's out fighting dragons,
Come to
and
the
what do
street.
I get? Guard duty.
So I need to wait for this guy
is it?
to
Dragons?
approach the door before I can talk
What are
to
you
him.
looking at?
I need to find Kamatu. Where is he hiding?
You have a death wish then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out.
What is it that you need?
I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, so they have left me here. My life with the Alakir is over now, but I have no wish to die in this god's forsaken land. If I can be released from prison, I may start over. See to that, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
How much to pay your fine?
100 gold will secure my release. You can afford that, can't you? I suppose you'd better hope you can, if you want the information. Get the money into the hands of one of these guards, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
And why did they leave you here?
Because I was clumsy enough to be captured. Kamatu always says, we're supposed to be the best of the best. I wasn't.
Is the sun coming through the window behind me distracting?
Farewell.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little
Of
man.
course, Pepsi.
But he has good
What else
stock.
would I drink? Besides tea, of course. I want to pay that prisoner's fine.
Done. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
And wait for him to walk up to the door again.
I worry about the other settlements in the hold. Unwalled, lightly manned, prime targets for those damn dragons.
Let's talk about how we can help each other.
You buy my way out of here, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Your fine's been paid. Now tell me about Kamadu.
Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. It's an unassuming little cave called Swindler's Den. You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back out? They'll kill you. But that's your problem. not mine.
Guard!
My fine's been paid, now set
I'll
me
wait
free.
here for this little interaction between him and the guard. This is amusing.
Sorry, my ears aren't so good. You say something?
I said my fine has been paid, now let me out.
Right. Oh, look at that. I seem to have lost my keys. Might take me a while to find them. You just sit tight. I'll get around to it eventually.
Curse you!
Wyvern guards have so much sass. So before I go to Swindler's Den, I'm actually going to pop up into Dawnstar for just a moment. There's a quest that I can get in Dawnstar that also takes me into Swindler's Den. So it makes sense to just go ahead and get that when I'm going to be going in there anyway. I want to talk to the blacksmith.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on.
You doing?
Come back if you need steel.
Hey, watch what you're doing.
Oh, a dragon's attacking. Well, let's pull out my bow then. The sun in the window is so bright. Okay, I will lower the blinds a little bit. Okay, hopefully that should help. I mean, I can't. The sun will be down before too much longer. It's 3:28 p.m. and sundown's in like an hour. Usually the sun isn't the problem because I usually stream in the evening. The dragon is close enough that I'm considered to be in combat, but not close enough that I can actually fight it. Got a blood dragon today. I changed another one of my settings. The y-axis is not inverted. Is the game audio okay? It's very, very loud in my headset. Fortunately, the dragon isn't particularly interested in me. He's low on health though, so he needs to find a place to land permanently, which is usually over here. Toasty. Switch to melee. That's the first dragon kill without a giant doing it for me.
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
I'll go ahead and take what I can, which is basically everything. I'm sure some of those steel arrows are from the guards, but I said that I wasn't going to worry about counting how many arrows I used versus how many they
When I
used.
drew Green 7, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
Yeah, I think the difficulty may have been reset as well. Yeah, I shouldn't be on. With this equipment, I should not be on
Never
Adept.
seen such a thing.
One thing I'm going to do, as I do after every dragon fight, is I'm going to use a little Detect Dead to see if any of the NPCs got killed by it. If you did kill anyone, it wasn't down here. Even if you can only cast Detect Dead for a moment,
sleep well, no matter how much.
it will show up.
Divine sakes, Skull. Who do you think we're threatening with our
Bring the
old
Mirrorless, you're like
We're not soldiers.
50 steps away from where you're supposed to be. Okay. I don't see anyone dead. Now I can talk to Rustleaf.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on.
Do you do any work for the ships?
I worked on a few moorings here and there for it. Most of the ship captains are superstitious about who works on their vessels, though. And Dawnstar is known for its bad luck. We're the last port of call before Windhell, and the ore we trade makes rich targets for pirates.
No one's getting any rest? Why not?
Nightmares. I haven't met a single man or woman who doesn't admit to having it. A bad dream I can handle. But everyone having the same bad dream every night. It's a curse, I say. I hear there's a priest of Mara visiting the inn. Maybe the divines will cure us.
I'll take care of that soon. You in charge of this forge?
My wife Saren and I run it together. She's still Smith's even though we found out she is a child. Our son or daughter isn't going to get much Redguard culture here in Skyrim. I know my wife worries how she will pass along her tradition. Hey, if you find a book called Night Falls on Sentinel, could you bring it to me? It's a story from my wife's people. Be good to have.
If I see it, I'll bring it to you.
Good on you.
Now, if you've been watching the stream since the beginning, you'll know that I have in fact picked up Night Falls on Sentinel. There's a guaranteed copy of it at a bandit camp near Riverwood, right around the west. Right around here? No. Right around there. But I had a follower pick it up and did not read it. The thing about the quests that ask you to find a book is it will generate a copy of that book somewhere in Skyrim for you to pick up. And in the case of this book, it spawns it at Swindler's Den. What now? Combat music is playing and is now over, and
You should have seen me at the
I
height of
wasn't
my
in
adventure
danger at any
there.
point.
I was fit.
How much gold do I have?
Yes,
Ooh,
I took too
15,000.
many risks. But that's
Well, then
what
I'm
it
gonna
was all
do
about.
something. It is December 16th in my time zone. Christmas is 9 days away, so I'm going to come over here and talk to a Green Perryball and ask him what he has for sale. He has, in his apparel, Saturalia boots, clothes, gloves, and hat. And he also has a reindeer bill of sale.
All right.
So I can dress up in my Christmas clothes. And I'll remove my weapons and backpack so you can see that clearly. And I also bought the reindeer. So this is not my reindeer. The reindeer is an immortal mount, so no matter what happens, it cannot be killed. Which, if you've played the game and used a lot of horses, you know the heartbreak that comes from your mount being killed in battle. So having one like the reindeer that cannot be killed is very nice. I won't necessarily use the reindeer for the whole playthrough. There are other mounts that I enjoy. Reindeer, specifically. Unfortunately, you can't name it. I wish you could name it, but it's okay. I did not discover the Imperial camp over here. Yeah. Unfortunately, one thing I wish this game had was a bar to tell you. Yes, it very much would. I wish I had a reindeer to take me to the store. A reindeer can certainly handle the snow better than my small car can. So I'll discover a Stormcloak camp. Normally I would fast travel to the cave, but since this is the first time I'm using a mount in this file, I thought I would kind of show you, the trip with it. If you equip a weapon, such as a sword, you can attack from horseback. You can do the same with a bow, but I don't find the aiming to be as good as it is when you're on foot. The most notable feature of a mount is that carry weight does not matter. Even if I were over encumbered, I can still fast travel while on the reindeer or any horse's back. I do wish the game had a gauge to indicate how your mount's stamina. You can sprint faster on it, but it will run out of stamina, and there's no visual indication on the UI of how much stamina it actually has. Now, in a game where it was well programmed, that would probably be the end of the advantages to a mount. But this is Bethesda we're talking about here. And, well, the physics aren't great to begin with. But when it comes to mounts, they are completely broken. You can basically ride up a near 90-degree cliff face with a mount. The rules of physics do not matter at all. So, thought I would show that off for a moment here. There's a dragon roost up here that I do not want to go to. But I will come through here and discover Lost Valkig and Labyrinthian. You can hear the reindeer take damage after a fall, but it doesn't actually have a health bar to be damaged. So while the sound does hurt my heart, the reindeer does not actually take the damage. There are frost trolls in there, but I'll ignore them. If Neil wants to fight them, then good for her. Labyrinthian is important to the Mages College, but we have not even dipped our toes into the Mages College as of yet. Yeah, you can tell by my window how bright it is outside. That's doing a good job of melting some of the snow. It's also above freezing temperatures today, so hopefully by the end of the day it'll be mostly gone. The game is trying to make a liar of me today. Reindeer is having a little trouble on that mountain. But I hope that I've at least reasonably demonstrated that it's not normal. I am so close to that dragon roost, and I do not want to fight another dragon just yet. Unfortunately, I often get lost in this part of Skyrim. I think I'm going to get away from enemies and just go this one loose then. Exploration is a big part of this game, but combat is fun. So, for this dungeon and this dungeon alone, I will stay in third person mode so that you can enjoy the Saturalia clothes. I don't like playing in third person. Also, these clothes have a 0 armor rating, so if I take too many hits, I'll die real quick.
Still.
I'll use oak flesh to give myself a little bit of defense, but for the most part, I have to hope that my damage output is enough to take care of them. The reindeer will sometimes help, but not always. The mule gets stuck fighting the frost trolls. Let's wait an hour real quick and see if she shows up. I did not see Mule. Well, she's essential. At the very least, she's not going to die, so I'll just start going through the dungeon and hope she'll catch up eventually. So we can hear the bandits talking.
Not sure I like these Alakir warriors hiding out here. They seem like trouble.
Keep it to yourself. They're not paying us to talk. They'll be gone as soon as they found whoever they're looking for. And we'll have all the more corn.
I missed. This is why I don't play in third person. Let me just switch to first real quick while I hit these bandits.
Anybody there?
Fortunately, my sneak is high enough that they're just not finding me. So even if I miss a lot of arrows, it's not too big of a deal.
What was that?
Come on, dude. Come on. He stopped walking at that moment. Maybe I did have an engine fix mod before. These arrows feel like they should be hitting.
What was that?
Fortunately, bandit highwaymen are pretty tough. Which is why with my... How did that one hit?
No, I heard something.
Alright, I'm gonna get out towards him now. Since he seems to like running away.
I cannot best you.
Alright. Highwayman down. And regular bandit here. Of course he went down nice and quick. Take some Nord mead.
Could be anyone.
I can hear more bandits further in the cave talking, but I'm not close enough for their subtitles. I do believe I found amulets to be okay. I did finally get the document I used for Skyrim playthroughs to sync with iCloud, but I don't think I actually updated it completely. Another highwayman. And there's a lantern right there, so they'll be able to see me if they follow. And he has a two-handed weapon, so if he hits me without any armor rating, I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. Oh goodness.
You shouldn't. Even your precious form failed.
Dodge the power attack. Here comes another one. Get a couple hits and back up.
That's all you've got.
Oh goodness. I don't. Oh, I do have some potions. Haha! I'm the Dragonborn, fool. Oh god. I knew that was a likely possibility when I equipped the Christmas armor. But I wanted to show it off. If Mule would show up, you know, then I would have killed them real quick.
I'm not sure I like these, Alec. Someone there?
And kill the regular bandit with 2 quick arrows. It's showing me he's detected, but he doesn't really see me. Here he comes.
You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
God. Can you stop dodging my arrows, please?
Where are you?
I'm literally in plain sight, dude.
I cannot best you.
Okay. I won't recover as many arrows because I missed less, but I used fewer arrows to begin with. Okay, this time I'll be a little more liberal with my saving. And I'll make sure that I get a hit to start off here, rather than missing my first arrow. Or I'll miss the first arrow anyway. Sometimes you can like hit their sword and do damage. They have no idea where I am. Yet. Okay, the regular bandit is dead. This guy I'm gonna miss 50 times before I finally hit him with an arrow.
Is someone there?
I'm gonna stand right here because he doesn't appear to be detecting me if I stand here. Oh, got it. I tried to.
No sign of him.
What do you want?
Maybe
elves?
Master was a little bit ambitious. It has been a little bit since I played. I did not play at any point between this stream and the last one.
Figure out which college he meant.
I guess I'm still getting used to the game actually being smooth.
Someone there?
Someone there?
He came towards me a lot faster this time though.
Not this. Now.
Come on.
Mercy on you.
Do a power attack, please.
I cannot.
I'll just kill you. Oh, maybe it's other attack. Alright, well. What worries me is that that's not even the strongest guy here. Not by a significant margin. I'll sleep in the bedroll. Get the rest bonus. Still no meal. You know what? I'm gonna do like an 8-hour rest and see if she shows up. Mule's Lioness is now Mule's Lost. I'm a big fan of that emoji.
Someone there?
So the bandit highwaymen up there.
That's your best.
Oh, they're all highwaymen. Why are they all highwaymen?
This is the end.
Thankfully that arrow didn't do too much to me.
I can take it.
So as long as I can hit her more than she hits me, I'll be fine.
It's nothing. Over here.
This highwayman is a man. I'm hearing a female outlaw. Who's actually not. Are you in the walls? I can get the lockpick there. And the highwayman is up here. I know he was using steel arrows. I took everything. I thought I improved these weapons. Did I load the wrong save? I thought I improved everything. No. Maybe I didn't improve everything. In any case, I shouldn't have his first stuff. don't think any of those are his potions. I picked up the frost salts. That was what I was going to do. If I had checked my inventory, I would have remembered that. I won't worry about any of that stuff. And I will drop 5 of the steel arrows. My triggers
There you are.
not working.
I can take it.
There it goes. I would very much like to. Oh, good lord. She has that level of frost magic, or shock magic. I mean, the good news is that if she can hit me from that far away, she's unlikely to come any closer. Please let me heal more. Did they actually make it in this game so that all bandit highwaymen are actually men? I am not hidden, but nor am I seen. I'm moving towards being hidden, which means I'll be able to get a sneak attack on this guy soon. Because he will walk in my field of vision soon, I think. Maybe.
For none could know 'twas not for show. What was that?
Voice of an angel on this bandit. But I'm not yet seen. Words do nothing against arrows. Alright. I would say that mage is probably the strongest enemy in this dungeon. Well, that proves that my salt mod is working. I got 33 salt from that. So coin purse over here. Take all the gold and the gem, but not the necklace. I did get a charred skeever hide here, which is a pretty rare ingredient. When you find bandit camps and they're roasting a skeever, you want to make sure to grab those. If there's 2 more enemies in this room.
Huh? Time to end this little game.
Though sometimes it's murky. Sometimes the enemy you fight in the previous room is actually one from this room. He ran towards you. I think Plunderer is below Highwayman, but their arrows are doing more to me than the Highwayman arrows did. I'll drop a quick save and try to dodge their arrows as best as I can.
Can't wait to come out boy.
Yeah, the dwarven bow and arrows, that's why it was doing so much damage to me. Okay, so there's a skill book over here. Somewhere. Might have gotten kicked somewhere. There's supposed to be a skill book somewhere around here, but I did not see it. Maybe it didn't spawn in, maybe it got kicked in some strange direction. In any case, I wasn't keen to pick it up since Mule disappeared anyway. Anyway, I do not need to fight anymore in this dungeon. Unless I want to. There's another Alkide here, and the Nightfall, some Sentinel books that spawned. I'll get the one-handed level now. And when I return home, I'll shift it from the shelf of books I haven't read to the other shelf. So, here's our philosophical question. Is Sadia lying, or are the Alikir lying? Let's find out.
Alakir, hold! You've proven your strength, warrior. Let's avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about. Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here. And you have... I think we can all prop... My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons.
I'd rather talk to you face to face, Kamati, rather than standing under a waterfall.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
I've been sent here to kill you.
Of course. Sent by... What is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter.
Sadia doesn't
no
do
doubt
it
she's
for me.
convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her?
Sadia told me you're assassins.
Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
What was her crime?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
You see, now what he's saying there is the truth. If you know the lore, you know that Hammerfell and the Redguards had no love for the Aldmeri Dominion. In fact, they broke off from the Empire after the Great War because it granted peace, however, tenuously with the Thalmor and the Aldmeri Dominion. So it doesn't make sense that the Aldmeri Dominion would hire the Alikir to hunt her down for speaking out. The Alikir would not allow themselves to be used by the Thalmor. So that makes her claim less believable than Kamatu's. So what do you want me to do?
She trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you'd do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done.
Alright, I'll do it.
Good. We'll be waiting for you at the stables. It will be good to finally be able to return home. Good afternoon.
Now, there are other options.
What do you need?
You can, instead of going through this dungeon at all, go to the Alikir that are waiting in Brorikstead, and it will basically skip Swindler's Den and take you to the point of the quest where you are asked to lead Sadia to the stables outside of Whiterun. The other option is, of course, to come here, fight and kill all the Alikir, and then return to Sadia and tell her that it is now safe. But because there's loot here, an iron ore vein, and the book that allows me to finish another quest, I prefer to come through Swindler's Den. while I do want to travel a bit more than I have been thus far on the playthrough, I feel like the more I fast
Heard they're
travel,
reforming the
there's
Dawn Guard.
Mule.
Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
You know, now that I've done all the fighting, Mule is here. God, I haven't seen a single loading screen, tip show up on the loading screen today. It's even on old Skyrim, my previous computer was still new. That was never the case. This is a totally new experience to me. And I love it so much.
You're someone who can get things done. I like it.
Well met, traveler.
What is...
Yes?
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be...
You know what's wrong
at
with
Halted
Skyrim these
Stream
days?
Camp.
Everything's settled.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
Alright, so Sadia will be up here. Still.
Any news of the Alakir?
I was unable to defeat them all, and they're coming for you.
What? How? I thought they weren't allowed within the city.
When I was young,
They found a
I
way in.
journeyed
We need
with
to
my
get you out
father
of
on
here.
But where will I
hunting
go?
expeditions into
I can't keep
Morrowind.
running forever.
The cliff racers made
There's
for
a horse
excellent
waiting at the
sport.
stables. I'll make sure you're safe.
After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way, I trust you. Let's not waste any time. All right then.
Would you trust that face? Worth noting, the Wood Elves, the Bosmer of Valenwood, were part of the Aldmeri Dominion's faction during the Great War. So, she thinks the Thalmor are the ones who
I mostly deal with petty
hired the
thievery and
Alakir to hunt her down.
Been too long since-
Probably shouldn't be trusting a Wood Elf. Of course, I myself have no love for the Thalmor.
Circle stones to the southwest. That's Ikunda's kiss. The giants hold it sacred, so tread carefully.
I was so taken by the game loading properly that I forgot to let the NPCs go through gates first. So I don't know where Sadie
is it,
is
guys?
anymore. Oh, she's right here. Go through the door, please.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Oh, Lucia, don't make my heart hurt right now, please. Just running along. Fortunately, the stables are nice and close, so I don't have to... By the way, when you fast travel into a city, your mount will wait at the stables for you. So there's my reindeer right there.
We meet at last, my dear lady.
What is this? What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime.
Paralysis. Wow, that paralysis effect was way too loud. I'm gonna turn the effects down a little bit more. So she's paralyzed. Let's see what Kamado has to say about that.
Now we'll take our friend here back to Hammerfell, where she will pay the
People say
price for her
Skyrim is one of the
treason.
most dangerous places in
She won't be
Pandaria.
harmed.
I think
Not
they're
on the way
wrong.
back.
It's
Once she gets
magnificent,
there,
and I'm
it's not up to
proud
me
call
to
it
decide
home.
what's done with her. And as for you, I owe you a portion of the reward, don't I? Well, here you go. Spend it wisely, and if I may, don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face. You're better than that. Farewell.
There are some pretty faces I don't mind being fooled by, but hers is not one of them. Eh. In any case, so the argument for the Alakir not being as honorable as they seem is after this, a burial urn for Sadia will show up in the Whiterun Hall of the Dead, which would suggest that possibly they killed her. But that's just a limitation of the game. When it removes her from the game, on the next time it checks for whether she's in the game, it can't find her anymore. So the game assumes that she has died and puts a burial urn in the Hall of the Dead for her. That's just programming. It doesn't mean that she was killed by them. So I'm going to come back to Dawnstar and go talk to Rustleaf. I have his book.
You lost?
He's right there.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on.
I found that book you wanted.
Don't know what the Redguards see in books, but this will make my Saren happy. Thank you. Let me show you some tricks around the forge.
So I'll give you smithing training.
All right then.
I don't know that I trust a man who doesn't like books. This is my current book. The Hallmarked Man. It is... There's an epilogue. About 900 pages. I like books. I like long books. So, I do want to do the quest here. That involves... the inn and the Priest of Mara. But I have these frost salts in my inventory, and I specifically kept them in my inventory to come here. And I'm looking for Dravinia the Stoneweaver.
The mine's always on the verge of collapse. Good thing I'm around to keep it up.
What do you do in Kynes Grove?
Nosy one, huh? I was a mage back in Morrowind. I lend my talents to the mines here, helping them keep the tunnels safe. By Azura, it gets hot in there.
Shut up.
I use frost salts for a potion to keep the heat bearable, but I'm out.
I can find those frost salts for you.
If you want to go to the trouble, feel free. I suppose I could offer you a bit of free alteration training when you get back.
It's almost like I knew she would ask me for frost salts. I have your frost salts.
Well, well. You actually did what you said you were going to do. I'm impressed. Here, let me teach you a thing or two about alteration magic. It's the least I can do. Safe travels.
I'm going to do a couple other things while I'm here. This is
All
Rocky
this talk
Notbeard.
of dragons is making people antsy. Nonsense.
How do you know so much about mead?
Well, a lifetime of study, you might say. The best comes from Riften, but I haven't been there in years. Ever tried making your own? It's, not easy, trust me.
I haven't made mead. I have made wine. That's one of the things they taught us in college. In college science classes, they'll teach you how to make wine.
I've never seen you before. Leave me alone.
Killed the younger does not matter. Killed the elder runs this town. And therefore the mine as well.
You don't look so tough. I'll bet I could take you.
Killed is spoiled. But I want to find the father and sell him that piece of malachite ore I just grabbed. Rocky Notbeard also has a quest for you.
Wish I had their skill.
Ask you to find his family's ancestral shield in a cave. And I will do that eventually, but I'm not too keen on doing a Radiant quest right now. I want to do the things that have, you know, more fixed locations. I'm glad you think so, Jenny. I think it's interesting too, otherwise I wouldn't be streaming it.
By the gods, it's true,
So,
isn't it?
Oh,
The dragon has
great.
attacked
Another
How
wanderer.
could mere men
Slumming
bring
it
down
on your
such a
way to
beast?
Windhelm. Wouldn't even be here if it weren't for my idiot sister.
I went to find her sister, because that's who I saw the firewood I just chopped too. Ghana Uriel is her sister's name. They moved here intending to open a mill, which you can find partially constructed down closer to the water. You really can. I promise it does exist. I see the fishing area, but I don't see the mill. In any case, it's a partially constructed mill that her sister was building, but they're unable to complete the construction because all of the materials they need are being taken up by the war effort, so they can't afford anything to continue building and then utilizing the mill. So it does exist. Out here somewhere. If I could find your sister, she's probably closer to it. Lead me right to it. This looks cozy. Nice and warm. But in any case, so she and her sister are miners now. Here we go.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Are things not going well for you?
We got the mill up and running before we found out that the big stand of trees on the hill was sacred. Now we can't cut them, and we can't afford to buy another mill somewhere else.
That's not
So
a
we
problem.
scrounge whatever we can from around the tundra.
I have firewood to sell.
Honest gold for honest work. All right, then.
And here's Keld.
Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price for any ore you dig up.
What can you tell me about Kynes Grove?
Bunch of lazy rabble trying to make a living. Can't get better workers in because everyone's afraid of the tomb up above the mine. Dead dragons. It hasn't moved since Ysgramor, and it's not going to start now. Superstitious milk drinkers.
I have Malchite to sell.
I'll buy everything you've dug up. Aye.
So now he likes me. There is a problem though. Usually when I sell
Skyrim didn't have
ore
enough
to the
outsiders.
guys, I
Now
can
we've got
then
mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
I can take the ore afterwards. But Malachite is valuable enough that selling him a piece does not allow me to then take what's laying around. I can steal it, of course, but
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
they're called scimitars. Alright, I'm going to head back to Whiterun and do some things that I thought I had already done. I should not have a fine steel sword in my inventory when I have an elven sword. that big ring is massive. Okay, I already have fear, so...
I've never been a sellsword. Never traded my skills for pay. I've always adventured on my own terms.
I'm going to see
I'm
if it
itching for a fight.
appears.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear.
I'm not sure if
All set. Let's go.
enchantments on follower weapons actually go down.
And the age became 9. You walked among us, great cows. Not
I know that if you use enchanting to reduce your destruction cost to 0, weapon charges on your own weapons will never go down.
That means something.
But I don't believe that applies in any way to followers. So, I read a copy of Nightfalls on Sentinel, just not this one.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
So I'll move it over to this. I don't actually need to keep the reindeer bill of sale on me. The reindeer now recognizes me as its owner, and no one will try to take it from me. I do not have any filled soul gems right now. Just trying to sort out my inventory as usual. I don't need to keep that on me. The quest is active now. And I read the Arcturian Heresy at the end of the last stream. Maybe I should go ahead and pick a book for this one. I read most of these. I'll grab Immortal Blood in case I don't find another book that interests me. That Orcish Dagger is another thing I accidentally picked up. The Dwarven Arrow I was hit with. Something is weighing me down more than I think I should be weighed down. And I'm not sure what it is. I mean, I guess the Southern Alley clothes weigh a little bit more than I thought they did. My stomach's trembling.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
You're someone. The finest weapons and
Let's
armor.
get my steel sword sold. I'll allow myself to sell that one arrow as well.
Don't forget to check inside the shop.
Let's come to my barrel over here. And put away other things that I shouldn't have.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
And I will come over to the alchemist shop and see if her gold has reset. It should have.
You like.
I did some sleeping in that cave.
What do you need? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Slowly selling these potions that I made.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy. You look rather pale.
Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do a Daedric quest today. And the reason I'm going to do this Daedric quest is the people in Dawnstar are suffering from nightmares and can't get a good night's sleep. And I am no stranger to how annoying it is when you cannot get a good night's sleep. So I'm going to help them out.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
So I will talk to Aranda.
What troubles you, my son?
What's wrong with everyone around here?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
I remember a cut
What can you do anyway? Dreams aren't real.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
What's your plan?
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
What do you mean, return? You've been there?
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me, and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
If I don't say I trust them, I can't do this quest. I trust you. How can I help?
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased.
Rita's voice.
Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
Who's the Daedric Lord?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. I promise to answer all of your questions.
Can you take a break?
My voice could use a rest.
Okay, Randa.
Vermina, from her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
What did she do with the memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. This way, my son.
Okay, stop clapping and let's go. Greta hails herself as the best bard in Dawnstar. Lucky for her, there is no other bard in Dawnstar.
Follow me. It's this way.
Randa has a nice mace.
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer is being
They say that
difficult.
vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant. Burned it to the ground. Never heard of vampires doing anything like that before.
Look
The
at
tower
that.
on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered, and your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps as a hunter, but I set my aspirations a bit higher. He never complained.
I feel like Mule's
miss
talking
him.
more than usual today. And it's kind of bothering me. I'm sticking with Randa because I want him to help me fight the enemies. But he's so slow. And no, running ahead of him will not get him to go any faster. Walking up snow-covered mountains like this? Is that a wolf? Random wolf? I'll soul chop it.
One Lady Mara.
Looks like the conjuration level went up, but it doesn't look like I actually got the soul. You have to add the change in the settings for a new installation. Actually, I think it's on a per save file basis, so I typically have to do it for new installations and new characters. Thank goodness for Steam Cloud saving. I didn't have to worry about transferring my save files to my old computer. I think the reason it's so loud in my headset is actually just the sound quality of this computer is better. Alright, we got some ice rays here. I'll wait until they start fighting him.
Watch it! Hey, be careful!
I'll see you. Benevolence, Mara.
I should be picking up the ice wraith essence if I can't use it. Hit the ult twice. I missed. Have I hit this ice wraith once? There we go. I helped. I hit you guys more than I hit the ice wraith, but I helped. I'm going to see if the moonstone or vein on the side is
Walking the breadth of Skyrim
respawned.
always filled my heart with excitement.
Yes, it is back. Cool. There are some enemies in here that, even with these two both helping me, will probably still kill me a couple times. So if you think it's too easy for me, oh, just wait. Not sure I've ever gotten through Nightcaller Temple without dying once.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
What does the miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
What the?
Oh, my follower cannot accompany me. I forgot about that. So Mule will wait outside for me. There's a locked chest here. I can take filled soul gems. And when you read Lost Legends, that starts a quest. Let's take the Talus mistake. I'll read that.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Immortal Blood. Oh, Trials of St. Alessia is a good one too. I thought Ethereum Wars could also appear there, but not today.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the Skull of Corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
And I will prepare myself. Because as he fared, people really like him.
Final rest. Enough! This is...
Both Orcish invaders and Yermina devotees will awaken.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Should have told me the truth.
Yes, you're right. I should have. But I didn't know what to say. When the orcs raided the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Alright, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
How can the skull be affecting Dawnstar?
Lore holds that the Skull of Corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible. It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Just open the door, dude. Drop a quick save.
Wait, we're still under attack!
If I can get someone taken down before they even wake up completely, all the better.
Huh?
I typically take one set of Vermina robes and monk boots just because I can't get them anywhere but in here. There are more guys down here.
Someone there? Never should have come here. It's not around.
Enough! This ends now!
Brutal. One moment, Aranda. I'll be with you. All the Vermina devotees have
Barring any
alchemical
more
ingredients.
interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
So most of the books here are destroyed. There's also an expert chest in the store. I wonder if lockpicking is easier with this screen resolution. There's never much in there, but it's still nice to unlock an expert level lock. So if you have the quest markers on, it'll lead you right to the book. It's always right here. Alright, come down here and speak to Aranda, who has been standing there while I went and found the book.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Found it.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Is that some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's impossible.
I assure you, the Dream Stride is well known in Verminian lore. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm going to be your test subject then?
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me.
How convenient.
The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
It sounds dangerous. How can you be certain?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Do you know where we can find the torpor?
I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
What will the Dream Stride feel like?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
I'm gonna go with the latter. How will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled. The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
And of course I will save again.
Wait! We're still under attack!
Right through the chin. That's gonna leave a mark. There are all sorts of interesting things around here. It may be to your advantage to take a careful look around before moving on to new rooms. The laboratory is this room. This guy has a big battle axe.
What was that?
Him down south.
Stop them! They're still here!
Oh. Told you I was gonna die. I was completely certain of it.
Look! They mustn't stop us!
Alright, this time I'm gonna back off.
Kill the defilers!
And let them fight among each other a little bit.
Get out of our guys! I'll show you a real fight!
And since the Orcish invader was more interested in Arander than me, I was able to kill him.
You'll beg me to kill you before I'm done! Lady Mara! We're
Five. 4 assault piles.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
How will I know what it looks like?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here.
I love this voice actor.
The torpor should be in a small
But he
bottle
is my
with dark
favorite
liquid.
show,
If you
so
find it, bring it to me.
makes sense. Garlic bread, skeletal. There's just so many alchemical ingredients. You never know
Yes,
what
my
the
son. What is it I can help
Jeremy
with?
the priests will give you, or what you'll find in satchels, but what you'll find laying about loose will always be the same. So you can find, you know, troll fat, taproot, nightshade. Accidentally took a potion again. Dust, butterfly wing. I'm not gonna take dog meat. That's food. We don't need more food. There's a danger heart and a giant's tail, which those two things alone would make it worth it to come here. But more ice ray teeth, more danger hearts. Nightshade, elves here. Fire salts, which also I need for a quest. There's wood salts there. The apothecary satchel. Got a silverside perch today. More fire salts. Ice ray teeth. Make sure I take everything. And of course, Ramina's torpor. I think you can go further on, but I don't believe there's any reason to. Yo, Arander.
Yes, my son.
I found
What
the
is it I
torpor.
can help with? I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Drink, drink, drink. Yeah. Here? Now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Well, what I have is more appetizing than Vermina's torpor, but I won't make Elizabeth drink alone. Pepsi.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
Stay hydrated, yo.
No more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed. You're gonna pay!
So just run to the dungeon. Even if you wanted to fight, you can't. You have no access to weapons or magic or anything. You can't sprint. I don't even know if you can take damage if you hang around. And there's hoping you need to do so. So come here, pull the chain and release the miasma.
You're gonna pay!
And just wait. You'll awaken here, on the other side of the barrier. Miranda's waiting there. Eventually I'll be able to grab the soul gem and lower the barrier. What's up?
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was remarkable, as if I were really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
Now you know exactly what I saw. We can discuss it later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it.
I just realized that the time on my computer is wrong. It's an hour ahead of what my current time is. That will be easy to correct. It probably just thinks I'm in a different time zone.
Do your worst.
You can die.
They mustn't stop us!
Wait, we're still under attack!
Huh?
Miranda was willing to walk past that one. I was not. So there's some soul gems. There's an arcane enchanter here if you think you have anything that can be disenchanted. Or you want to enchant something. If you happen to have a filled soul gem. I do have the filled greater gem. Do I want to put something on my weapon? Let's see what I got. Not now, but I'll think about it. This one's already dead. You will find some that are already dead from this point forward.
Fight to the last!
That one was not very strong.
Never should have come.
That's a beefy guy. And I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the wall.
No.
I died more than once, not to the guy I expected to kill me. So, Rander completely ignores this guy.
That's your best, huh?
End the night guard.
Okay. Now that he has safely been killed. There's also loose Vermina robes down here if you don't want to take them from someone. You can sleep in these beds, I suppose, if you want to. Add the chest around the corner here. Gold in the coin purse, dagger in the potion. Okay, so this room right here, you can go right through it, but there is a orcish invader that will wake up if you go over to him, and he has killed me so many times.
Watch it! You pay for your blasphemy! I cannot best you!
And the reason he's killed me so many times is that he's got leather armor on him. So he tends to do a pretty good job taking damage. And as you can see, for the first time in this dungeon, Rander is down, however temporarily so. Remember how to do this. Yeah. So Rander got back up.
No more!
And now you can continue on. After that, you're basically done. There's just one room left. Soldier and fragments are worthless. I may sneeze soon. We'll find out. Drop another save.
Wait. There, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies.
You were scared.
I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. They mustn't stop us.
I won't leave here alive.
They have powerful shock magic, but I'm not too worried. I find it interesting how quickly he was willing to change to referring to him as Arender. Oh, Nordic sword.
It's time. The skull must be destroyed. I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so? First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
Boss chest is over here.
I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Yeah, obviously no. Go ahead, Arender. Destroy that skull. I have all the achievements. I don't need to get all the nature cards back. And soon enough, the skull has been destroyed.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
Are you going to be alright?
In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Thank you.
There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar.
Well, that's true.
If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
I just want the town to get a good night's sleep. And now they can. So there's no, like, quick from the final room back to the entrance shortcut here. But I don't have to go back through the library and the lab as I lowered the barrier earlier. So once I get past that, I'm basically at the entrance again. That's the wrong way. Over here. Okay, so yeah, done here.
I'm itching for a fight.
And I have Mule with me again. I'm going to take a quick trip over to Riften because between the enemies outside, hey, loading screen for a moment.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Between everything I did,
or something in the old fort near
I got a lot of ice ray teeth. And there's a woman who runs this stall right here who wants ice ray teeth. I'll just wait until the morning. She'll be in Helga's bunkhouse, but
My food is the best in all of Skyrim, always as fresh as the day it was collected.
Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
They live below the streets in the ratway like dirty animals. And trust me, they're no better than the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place.
What's the Ratway?
It's Riften's name for the sewers beneath our feet. Absolutely disgusting. If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and your head on your shoulders, I'd stay out of those awful tunnels.
And how do you keep this food so fresh?
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Okay, I'll find some.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
By the way. Oh, I'll ask her. Any idea where I can find some ice wraiths?
Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite. Not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there.
I found the ice wraith's teeth.
Perfect, just perfect. These should help keep my stock fresh for quite a while. And as promised, here's my trade. Hope you like it.
So she'll give you pheasant breast and a random
Thanks again.
adept level alteration or apprentice level alteration spell. I already knew Mage Light, so can't do anything with that. I was hoping for Stone Flesh, but I'm not concerned about it enough to save and load until I get it. So I got 2 fire assaults here, which is far less than I need. I'm sitting at almost 2 hours. I think I should do at least one more quest, given how long it's been since the last stream. I think I deserve at least one more today. I'll put away some of this stuff.
Honored to see.
Smashing X. Here's how many fire assaults I have in total now.
Again,
just
my
3.
vein.
The extra armor I took, just because it's fun. I'll stream at least once more before Christmas, and I'll try and wear the Sadarelli clothes a little bit more for that. I might even try and decide what quest I think is most most Christmas themed. I know what quest is most Halloween themed. That's not even a question.
I remember a cut purse trying to rob me on the road once. We do Grim 7.
I'm gonna put the book in the chest. Or not the chest, the barrel. Alright. So, what have I got? Full-time cleave would be very. Let's progress the main quest. Speak to the Greybeards. Gotta climb the 7,000 steps, which if you've ever counted them, is not 7,000.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Thank you, I'd not heard that enough. By the way,
You've been a
Clement,
good friend to me. That means something.
anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thuum, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
The trees here are so beautiful.
What type of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I could do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Anything else to watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. Be careful up there.
So, while I was playing the game for the first time, I had played quite a bit near the beginning, and I heard people talk about the game because it was, you know, super popular. And I heard everyone talking about the frost troll on the way up to High Hrothgar, but I ran up the side of the mountain, so I never encountered any frost troll. Hello. The game's going well. So I'm going to read the etched tablets on the way up. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. And our first enemy should be right up here. I have done a couple Stardew Valley streams as well.
I'm itching for a fight.
And I will likely stream that again soon, but thus far most of my streams have been Skyrim. I also did a stream of Soma on Halloween, but I have not played it more since. As far as streaming, those are the only games I've played so far, but apart from streaming, I do game a fair amount as well, just for myself. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then, and had no voice.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
A dragon attack on the way up to... I had never had a dragon attack while I was on the way up here. I have not. There are many games that I want to try out now that I have a newer and stronger computer. But my priority thus far was getting this computer set up so I can resume streaming. But I imagine I'll be downloading and trying many new games over the coming weeks. That is definitely on my list. I am familiar with the series. I have played other games in the franchise. This is quite unexpected. I am playing on PC, and this is a brand new computer, my first stream on it. I just got it a couple weeks ago. My previous computer was over 10 years old, so it's really a night and day difference. Now, trying to get my health up here. When I'm attacking a dragon that's on the ground, I try and swing its back legs. Because they'll hit you with their wings, their tail, or their mouth. So if you focus on the back leg, they can't really hit you. Just gonna hide back here for a moment. You'll draws its fire. Mule finished it. So that's 2 dragons in one stream.
My mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting technique. Can you imagine?
I resisted PC gaming for a long time, but the first time I played Skyrim on PC, I was basically hooked. Just ran so much better than it did on the Xbox. Even before I started modding it, it ran better. Of course, I had played PC games before that, but not like a whole lot. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Yeah, like growing up, I played a lot of like SimCity 2000 and The Sims. Had some like educational games. I do not stream every day. I'll tend to do 2 or 3 days in a row and then take a day off. But now that I have a more reliable computer, I may stream a little bit more often. Ideally, I would come up with a consistent schedule, but I'm not quite there yet, I don't think. As far as work, I don't really have a set schedule that would keep me from streaming regularly. So here's the fabled frost troll of High Hrothgar. I missed one. I knew I was missing something. I skipped emblem 4. Or did I? Did I read them before? I know that all of them are directly on the path. You're gonna need a fight to read them all, so I gotta make sure I do. There's no way it was this far back, though. Thank you, I really appreciate that. And I certainly do want to stream more. I do enjoy it quite a bit. That was emblem 3. There's usually a woman sitting in front of emblem 4. Yes, I am from the States. Midwest United States to be more accurate. Nice to meet you too. Alright, here's emblem 4.
Keep an eye.
Cain called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against the tongue.
For wolves, if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Alright, now we are back on track. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were many-fold. Path is long and winding. With roaring tongues the sky children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. I have before. The tongues of Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. I haven't played in a while, but I have played it occasionally and in the past semi-regularly. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shut him down. Jurgen the Calm built his helm on the through of the world. For years all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim, stripling then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true deed. And that will add Voice of the Sky, which for 24 real-life hours, animals will neither attack nor flee from you. It's not terribly useful, but it's nice. This chest is where you put the supplies if you got them in clinic. I mean, I would like to build a relatively large following on Twitch. Share games and communicate with people and chat more. But as far as I do want to keep going for a reasonably long amount of time.
I'm itching for a fight.
So, you'll help me get up here, but the Greybeard's only called one person, so it's time for us to part ways.
Such a shame. I thought we were getting along so well. I'll head back to Riften if you should have second thoughts.
I mean, sure, one day I would like to reach affiliate and eventually partner, but that's not my primary goal. It would just be nice bonuses. So now that I'm here.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
I'm not really looking to
strike us with the power of your
join
voice.
Discord at the moment.
Poof!
I have one, but I don't use it very often.
Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a Thu'um, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your Thu'um more sharply. Ro!
Sad to do this because Bruce wasn't doing much for me.
But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts.
I use the same name
As
everywhere.
Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new Thu'um. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Losa! Boost! Roll!
Yes, I'm Bendoga for on Twitch, YouTube, Discord, and basically everything
Well
else.
done. Again.
Losa! Boost! Roll!
Except for Steam.
You learn quickly. Once more.
Losa! Boost! Roll!
Impressive. Your Thu'um is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. Strike the targets. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
I could follow Master Boy, or I could just go out there first and wait an hour.
I see that you have already begun to learn the Whirlwind Sprint shout. Master Bori will teach you Na, Fury, the second word of Whirlwind Sprint.
I'm giving that dialogue because I went to Dead Man's Respite first and learned the first word of Whirlwind Sprint
You must
there.
hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a Thu'um. Approach Master Bori.
There used to be a glitch where he would teach you all the words that you had learned, but now he'll only teach you one word with
Now
the
we
shout.
will see how quickly you can master a new word. Master Wulfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Wolf. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new Thu'um is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself?
I thought it was this easy for everyone.
No, indeed not. But beware that your skill does not outstrip your wisdom. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
I got it. Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there's more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
What does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Why are shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
There are only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Paarthurnax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
When can I meet your leader, Paarthurnax?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Who was Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born. But in your case, Dragonborn, it It is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Why don't the others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
What is the way of the voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But I don't follow your philosophy. Why help me learn the voice?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals. Wind, guide you.
So the next part of the main quest is to retrieve the Horn of Jürgen Windcaller from Ustengrav. I think it's fair to do one more quest today. So I'm going to go find the Necromancer.
You talk to Ed Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
Forgot about you.
Looking to hire a boat?
Nope. Actually, to be fair, I don't know how many quests I'm going to continue to do today. I may keep saying one more until, you know, I'm actually done. So this could be hairy. We'll find out. Necromancers can be quite dangerous. I think I'd better be better start killing Necromancer first.
Your miserable life! I'll see you burn!
Oh goodness. You know what? I'm gonna pop the level up. Okay. Killing him at least gives me some stuff. Not doing damage. Okay. I can't take that. Trap. Okay. It says take the totem. I'm going to read the Necromancer's journal first though. This is truly remarkable. Through my experiments with these undead wolves, I have discovered a method to increase my power. By consuming their totems, objects to bind them between life and death itself, I can bind their spirits to my own life force. I have already consumed 2 totems and their hosts are now completely under my control. But this is not enough. I need a 3rd totem to be sure. And he had the 3rd totem on him. but was apparently unable to consume it as of yet. Purloined Shadows is a skill book. So if I come over here, I can unlock the cage door, and the totem bone is removed, and I now have a bone wolf. So I'm going to tell him to wait for me at home, and I'm going to choose the plantation because I don't want him in town. But now I have a pet bone wolf that I can grab whenever I want. If I decide I want a bone wolf with me, I could hear the chime of a Nernroot. He may very well stay there until I do other things. I am going to go to Iverstead. I know it's a dangerous choice, but I'm going to do it anyway. If you played the DLC, you know what I'm talking about. They're right there.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Yes, I am Dragonborn.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him. You won't
My concern is that since Klimek is my friend, he'll often rush in to fight them.
Get away from me. Good enough.
And I'm terrified of Klimek or another one of my friends dying.
You've been a good friend. That means something.
Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near
The other one has the quest item. So, only they died? No, friends? I see no other indications that anyone else has died. So I will talk to Klimek
I'd be
now.
a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of...
Ah, good to see you again. How'd that delivery go?
I delivered the supplies to High Hrothgar.
Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles. Thanks again for the legwork.
1,000 gold for doing something I was going to do anyway. My next stop will be Windhelm. I've got an amulet of RK in my inventory that I want to use. But I guess I'll investigate a murder while I'm here. Here's Torbjorn Shadowshield.
I'd appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning.
Your wife is in mourning?
Our little girl died recently. I've been shouldering my days with strong mead, but nothing gives my Tova peace. I've been looking for an amulet of RK to remind my wife that our child is with the gods now, but I can't find one.
If I find one, I'll bring it to you.
Thank you.
I've been carrying this around for a while. Here's the amulet of RK.
I hope RK grants my wife some comfort. Thank you. Here, I always pay my debts. Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
How about a good old-fashioned murder?
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
What happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
Another? This has happened before.
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up.
Are the murders being investigated?
We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
Could you use some help?
If you want to help, ask some of these Gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
My antivirus just said it turned on, and with my old computer that would have crashed the game and the stream.
Another one. Terrible.
Did you see what happened here?
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here. Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Did you see what happened here?
Sorry. I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Got to thinking.
This is
Young
a
the
shame.
Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
Did you see what happened here?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Don't cross me.
It feels wrong to take her gold.
Everything all right?
I've spoken to the witnesses.
Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again.
There might be more to this, if you'll let me help.
Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to the steward, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times.
So I need to talk to the steward Yordi to gain permission to
You should unload
investigate.
some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sardi's used wares.
I find it interesting that when you have gear, they send you down to the Dark Elf in the Grey Quarter, rather than one of the Lords in the Stone Quarter.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
I've heard about these murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
But I won't stay in here too long.
I need to send Bolgraf?
I don't want Ulfric's racism infecting me. Okay, let's turn blood on the ice on. That's the quest I'm doing now. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned murder mystery. This quest is buggy, but it's a lot of fun.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Your leaf has granted me permission to aid in the investigation.
All right, then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Let's talk to Helgerd first, and then look into the trail of blood. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Have you noticed anything strange about the body?
Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you.
It's alright, but have you found anything?
Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Did you have anything to do with this, Helgerd?
I'm too busy tending to the dead to spend my time making more of them. And I wouldn't very well tell you about the cuts if I had made them, now would I? Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
So someone else who would have some sort of ancient Nord carving tool. So let's pull out a torch, because they're fancy. And I still don't have candlelight. So, we got the body was
safe,
here.
I hope.
And you got some blood there. Here. here. Got a splotch there. And some splotches there. Nice big splotch there. And here. On these stairs. And more on that wall leading up to this door. I can get access to the building by talking to the steward. But that's no fun. Let's try and pick the lock. I've got 57 lockpicks after all. Looks like it's a little bit this way. No problem. Look for clues. These haven't been used for ages. Nothing but skeever droppings and cobwebs inside. I have no need for a cast iron pot. From the dust, these look left over from when the previous occupant moved out. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. It's got Beware the Butcher and Butcher's Journal number 1. Let's continue looking around. The chair is stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. Find shoes and hat and that. Alright, I'll stop bearing the lead here. Come over here. This perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. The shelf is filled with more of those butcher flyers from around the city. One pile looks misshapen. You can get the strange amulet. Oh, I'm not done yet. Investigate this wardrobe. That seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason. Yeah, I'm not leaving before investigating this. This altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. And Butcher's Journal number 2. So let's take a moment here to sit in this chair and look what I've found so far. So I found this strange amulet, which seems to have a skull on it. I found Beware the Butcher flyers. Beware the Butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behavior. Butcher's Journal number 1. The plans are coming together swimmingly. I found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood, but thus far a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter. The city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guard showed up at just the wrong moment and I had to turn about, just out for a stroll and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. I think that back to my time in Winterhold. All the wasted minds up in their towers, they only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here. Something deeper than the cantrip shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons. Worth the effort. Tonight. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments, 173 fragments of bone for assemblage, approximately 4 bucketfuls of blood, Nord preferred, 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh, 12 yards of flesh before cutting. Star Skryim to the edge of the ice mind, look to the lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when the spark will revive. when the rotted unites under most skillful hands. Translation from Aldmer text, as interpreted by the Aelids and first transcribed by Altmer. Provenance and authority unknown. Soon. So let's follow up with the clues. One person we should talk to is Viola Giordano. She's the one who's been putting out the flyers. And hopefully we can also find someone who knows about the amulet.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
What can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Why can't the guards help?
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
How can the rest of the people not care?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
I found this journal in the killer's lair.
Huh? What's it say?
It sounds like a necromancer has been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
That's one of the clues. The other was the strange amulet I found. And it doesn't really tell you what to do with it. But you can take it to Calixto's House of Curiosities, if it's open.
Lost? My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had.
Do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
It's fine to sell it.
Wonderful.
If you want to.
This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
So now it's telling me to talk to Yorleaf. Selling him the Wheelstone, as he referred to it, is not a problem. Maybe it is a problem if you don't have the unofficial patch. But if you do, you can sell it to him without worry.
He's a true Nord.
So I could talk to Yorleaf, but I'm a bit more proactive of an individual, and I'm going to go talk to Woundfirth myself.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
I'm going to grab the unusual gem while I'm in here.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
What kind of magic do you study?
Whatever I don't already know. Power is the crux of this world. There's always more of it to be had, if you look in the right places.
Does Ulfric have much need for magic?
No, but then I don't have much need for Ulfric. We both leave well enough alone.
I've heard you dabble in necromancy.
I beg your pardon? Necromancy? I am a member of the College of Winterhold, in good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
That's not what the Archmage says. I found your journal and amulet where the butcher worked.
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like?
8-sided, jade, ringed with ebony, a worn carving.
I know it well, or at least have heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull.
I can see the skull in my
That
inventory.
is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
So what can we do now?
I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lordus of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
If you talk to Yorleaf, he will come and Woundforth will be arrested based on the journal you found. And
I do
then
the cooking and cleaning.
another person will wind up dead. And then you
Let
have to
them
go talk to
die with their
Woundforth in the
false
jail. And he will give you the information he just gave me. But by doing it this way, I prevent a death. The person who died is not important, but, you know, keeping anyone alive. So, technically this is a stone quarter, but the area over here is a stone quarter too. So I want to wait here. Let's get it closer to night. And then I'll drop a regular save. Wait a few more hours.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
I'm gonna wait a few minutes to let the people who are here start walking away.
Cookware, knives, and other goods for the home, all at reasonable prices.
Fruits and vegetables, all and ready for your table.
Here's a potential victim. And Calixto
Come here.
will be going towards her. But you can kill him
What
and
happened?
save her. You will get the House of Curiosity's key. You can get the Necromancer's amulet back from him now. And before I talk to Yorleaf to tell him that Calixto was in fact the murderer, I will go into the House of Curiosities and see what else we can find in there. So there's some interesting things in here. The Book of Fate. There's nothing written in the Book of Fate. I'll take these iron ingots. Iron feathers. There's giant's toes. Eskimor soup spoon, which is a fork. Only Eskimor could eat soup with a fork. Drummer things. The dancer's pipe. It's a flute, but a unique one. There's soul gems. And all sorts of alchemical ingredients. Including frost and fire salts. All kinds of salts. And the embalming tools. That would give us a clue. And then this chest requires key. It includes many more embalming tools, linen wraps, and a steel dagger. And Butcher's Journal number 3, which you shall read. Soon enough, my sweet Lucilla, you will be with me again. Normally when such words are written, it is because the love left behind is soon to depart. But in my case, I hope to soon bring your spirit back into my world, for it was you who loved this world so much, not I. I continue to collect your new form from the ragged bits around Windhelm. If they only knew what destiny would soon grace their bodies, with your spirit imbuing them with higher purpose, they would surely thank me for the great gift I give them. I reserve them a place of beauty alongside your heart. The day draws near. Soon I will hold you, and I will show you this, and it will be as delivering a long-forgotten letter to a weary traveler. Love always, Calixto. Lucilla was presumably the sister who collected the things of the museum with him, and she has since died.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can. But still
Obviously, he was insane, but yeah. So now that Calixto has been killed, Aravanya has been saved from being freed from working with dull horses.
I own Hollifrost Farm outside the city.
They've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
It's honest work.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Calixto Curium was a butcher.
Izmir's beer. The manner was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. How long? I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future. Travel safe. It's dangerous.
Shoving a sword through his...
And that is a required quest to go on the path to becoming Thane in Eastmarch. While I'm here, Thorsten Krulseed is right behind me.
The city and leaving him in disgrace would...
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take...
Heard they're reforming the Dawn?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn God. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. I consider joining up myself. I'm going to return again to my farm and see if I get enough gold to buy the house in Solitude.
What do you need, my friend?
I'm here to collect the plantation's profits.
Very good, sir. Of course. What room would you like me to furnish?
You see, I thought I had done that too. There's a bunch of stuff that I thought I did. I know what it is. I had a few streams where things broke. I was dropping like thousands upon thousands of frames. And then I reset and then didn't do the stuff again. So that's where the confusion is coming from.
Is there anything else you need? Of course. What room? Very good. Is there anything else you need? Of course. What room? Very good. I'll make... Is there anything else you need?
It's expensive, but I'll go ahead and buy the
Very good.
stuff
Is there
for
anything else you
this
need?
house.
Of course. What room? Very good.
I mean, I was kind of waiting to
Of course. What room would you like?
do
Very
the
good. Is there
house in
anything else you need?
Solitude, but
Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? If you're heading to Kynes Grove? Ah, good.
then I'll go ahead and
There's
just
one
buy
I've had
the
my
horse.
eye on. I'll see if it's still for sale.
Of course, I'm sticking with the reindeer, but having an extra horse at one of my properties never hurts. So before I leave here, because alchemy is so important to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and creep cluster is a little funky, but you can harvest it if you know where to look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's all of my ingredients harvested from the field. And there will be additional ones inside. My bone wolf is in here, by the way. Somewhere. And so I can get the chicken eggs, honey because I have bees, milk because I have cows, and just additional ingredients. I'm going to get apprentice level restoration so I can cast fast healing easier. Can't get armsman yet. Savage strike would not be a bad choice. Nor would anything. Oh, I can get power shot. I'm getting power shot. Arrow stagger out with the largest bonus 50% of the time. That is a great perk. Beyond that, maybe something in sneak. You get bows doing 3 times damage. Or maybe I just told it. Or I put it in alchemy, possibly. No, I'll keep it, yeah. Well, no, I'm about to get a bunch of levels. May as well use the perk. And I will put it into alchemy so that the potions I'm about to make are level me up more because they're more valuable. So as I've said before, creep cluster, more tapanella, and skillifolioda, the most valuable potion you can make from grown ingredients alone. I have 70 of creep cluster and skillifolioda, so I can make 70 of them. I'm going from alchemy 38. All the way to 50. And you can see some of these potions are just the most valuable ones now sell for 600. Well, their value is 669. They won't sell for that much.
I ain't done nothing.
So I'm going to return to Whiterun, put some things away. Most notably my additional ingredients. And a bunch of the stuff I stole from Calixto's house. I don't need any more. Plus some pelts. I'm gonna check how many bear pelts overall I have. Werewolf pelts are rare. I have 4 bear, 4 cave bear, and 1 snow bear. I have 9 total.
Long life to you, Thane.
1 more bear pelt. I did get an additional fire assault, so that's nice. A bunch of the stuff I got from this house are things that I consider for this cupboard. like the dancer's pipe and the Eskimo's soup spoon. Are any of my soul gems filled? I don't think they are. No. And I put things like journals and this. Since I didn't mention it before, the Necromancer's Amulet increases your magicka by 50 points. Conjuration spells cost 25% less to cast, but health and stamina regenerate 75% slower. Obviously for a mage, that is not a great... Or, if you're not a mage, that's not great to have. Cultist stuff in there. I have some food. I think it's just food now. Jugs of milk in there. And honey in here. Alright, don't want to do another quest today. I've been going for 3 hours, but it's been so long since the last stream. I'm trying to think of a quest I may be interested in doing. No, let's just do the one I have. To find Amron's family sword. That'll give us a little more combat after the much talking we've been doing. So, Voltime Keep is over here. I had not been there. The last time I fast traveled to Tundra Homestead, a dragon flew up from under the ground and got killed by a giant. Which I need to clip because that was incredible. It does not appear to be anything like that today. So I haven't bought more cultists, so. So I have a mod called Lawbringer, and what it does essentially is it allows you to claim certain camps throughout the game for a faction of your choosing, and one of them is Voltime Keep, but that mod also has a expansion called Tactical Voltime Keep, which turns what is basically just a boring tower into a fully functioning bandit camp. So the Voltime Keep that I'm about to see is very different to the one you may be familiar with. I want to discover the ritual stone. Not to use it, but to have it discovered. The power of the ritual stone is it revives dead bodies around you. Like many other powers, it can be used once per day, but it can restore like everyone. And there are ways you can abuse that to make it so you basically have like a complete undead army with you at all times. Like 50 bodies or more. I've never used them that way, but you know, if you want to, you do you. It's not like it's a competitive online game. I don't care if you break balance. Use the Fortivirus to become a vampire and use Necromage. It doesn't matter to me. So Golden Rock is a little giant camp, and now I will come down here and discover Time Keep. Wild mounted. Completely redesigned to be 100 times more interesting, honestly. It's pretty boring normally. So I will dismount. This guy will always talk to you.
This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
How about you let me through and I don't kill you?
You know, now that I think of it, that sounds fair. Just shove off before the others notice. Over here!
She's just using the cooking pot like nothing happened. Hey, reindeer's not helping.
You puny weakling.
I don't like this. You kind of a skeleton. He made quick work of the skeleton, but it turned him around so he wasn't blocking my hits anymore. The Well-Cultured Bandit. I think that was added by the mod. I'm not familiar with that book. Coin purse. There's like a lot left. So there's bandit outlaw up here.
At your best. I cannot best.
I can take him out real quick. There are arrows flying at me from several directions. Okay, I think the volley of arrows is essentially over. But there are still more people. Looks like at least 3 more enemies. But now I'm hidden, so. There's a full forge over here. Get on the bridge. I missed. He doesn't know where I am, but he's moving just enough that I keep missing him. Maybe if I get a little bit closer. If I don't hit an obstacle. This is a regular bandit. So I'm not too terrified about him coming over here. And then the last one is a vanilla enemy that's just way, way over there. Yeah, they've got the grindstone, the worksmith, the forge. Those things are not here in the base game. This guy's an archer, but I'll kill him close up.
It's nothing.
You're mine, baby, that well. Oh, there's at least one more enemy. Well, of course, I haven't fought the chief yet.
You should have stayed in your precious forests, elf. Not the best you can do?
He's got a Nordic sword. But I'm counting on that power shot perk I got to stagger him sometimes.
You think you can take me?
It's 50% of the time it's enough that I can handle him. Oh, it was an orcish sword, my bad. I'm doing okay. Been going for a while here, about almost 3.5 hours, and having a good time. Probably won't go for too much longer, but I'm enjoying myself. So I will come up here and take some ingredients while I'm up here. I think there's sometimes a skill book here that may be higher up. I almost missed this chest. See in the end table. Yes, the Black Arrow Volume 2 is up here. Empty wardrobe. Here's the boss chest, which contains Amren's family sword, and I'll take all of this in case I don't have their enchantments. And here's the flag that I can claim, but it's not activated. Oh, I know I have Soul Trap. I need to take that one. Let me try a quick save and load. Although I might not be able to claim it because it's still thinking it's a quest location because I haven't returned the sword yet. So let's try that. So the quest marker will lead me directly to Amren. He will teach me his father's favorite sword and shield technique, so I'll get a one-handed and a block level at the same time.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
I have your sword.
You found it! I've been looking for that blade for months! You took on all those bandits yourself? Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory.
So I get a one-handed increase and a block increase.
You already know.
He's actually the common
All I can think about is
one-handed
my son,
trainer.
my Thorald. They say that he was killed, but I know better.
So he himself can actually only train me up to level 50. But the quest reward can go, as high as you want. Alright, so now that I've turned in the quest, and the location is marked as cleared as well, I double checked that. Let's see if I can claim it now. No. Which either means that the Lawbringer mod is not working properly, or something about the keep is not working properly. I'm not sure which it is. I certainly recommend the game. I've had a lot of fun playing it over the years. So I took some equipment to see if I have the enchantments. I will pop in here to check the arcane enchanter. I did not have the restoration, nor the flame suppression. I did have the stamina damage.
And what might you need, hmm?
What are we referring, guys?
I've
Everyone
got
else seems
my
to
eyes
be
on
eating.
you.
Is he asleep? He's not asleep. Curious. Oh, he's at this end of the table.
Come to draw spells and incantations for
I don't
those
think
with
I
the
have
talent
anything
to
I can
guess.
sell to him right now, but nah.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College of Winter.
So we did at least get to do a little more combat, which is what I was hoping for. I think I should decide how I'm going to start next stream, because I was kind of rudderless at the beginning of this one, not sure what I wanted to do. I think the way I will stop the next one is I will try and advance the Thieves Guild. That quest can be a little bit tricky, but my sneak skill is pretty good. I think I can manage it.
Are they reforming Dawn Guard? Vampire hunters or something?
But I will try and fix up my inventory a little bit.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have.
Don't want to start the next
Take a look.
stream with managing my inventory. You know what? I'll go ahead and sell her more than she can afford.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I'll do the same with Bellathor as well. Even if they can't afford to buy the potions, you still get the speech skill for it, so
Take a look.
I don't mind losing out on a little bit of gold. Especially if it means if I have less of these potions to carry around weighing me down. You want to sell them one at a time though to get the full effect of the speech increase. I haven't played any of those games, but I'm interested in them. I have Doom 2016, but I haven't played it yet. I am interested in Elden Ring.
Do come back.
And I do have a computer now that can handle it, so.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
I'll probably be playing it before too long. Put the iron arrows in here too. I know I didn't craft those myself. So, there was an iron ore vein in Fall Time that I did not claim. I'm not too worried about it. I read Purloined Shadows and the Black Arrow Volume 2.
Vein.
The Apothecary's Satchel. Got an Elven Arrow I want to put away. Save those for the end of the Dawnguard questline. And I think that's all the inventory management I wanted to do. Yes. Yes. Well, one amethyst, but
I am your sword and your shield.
that's very minor. Okay, so I am aware of that, but thank you for your consideration. So, I've been going for 3 hours, 33 minutes and counting. I'm going to end the stream there. If you're here, or you came at any point, or you're watching the archive afterwards, thank you for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be where you are. And to end, I will be reading today The Trials of Saint Alessia. Akatosh made a covenant with Alessia in those days so long ago. He gathered the tangled skeins of oblivion, and knit them fast with the bloody sinews of his heart, and gave them to Alessia, saying, "This shall be my token to you, that so long as your blood and oath hold true, yet so shall my blood and oath be true to you. This token shall be the amulet of kings, and the covenant shall be made between us. For I am the king of spirits, and you are the queen of mortals. As you shall stand witness for all mortal flesh, so shall I stand witness for all immortal spirits." And Akatosh drew from his breast a burning handful of his heart's blood, and he gave it into Alessia's hand, saying, "This shall also be a token to you of our joined blood and pledged faith. So long as you and your descendants shall wear the amulet of kings, then shall this dragon fire burn, an eternal flame, as a sign to all men and gods of our faithfulness. So long as the dragon fire shall burn to you and to all generations, I swear that my heart's blood shall hold fast the gates of oblivion. So long as the blood of the dragon runs strong in their rulers, the glory of the empire shall extend in unbroken years. But should the dragon fires fail, and should no heir of our joined blood wear the amulet of kings, then shall the empire descend into darkness, and the demon lords of misrule shall govern the land." From the liturgy of the rekindling of the dragon fires.